Hey, as I've gone over in a previous video, I work with kids and teenagers. Who the fuck let you in here? And as I've said in the past, working with those kids and teenagers has been mostly a positive experience. And I say mostly not because of the screaming or the crying or the drama that the teenagers try and loop me into. It's the jealousy. Yes, I'll admit it. I, a grown-ass man. Yes, man, am jealous of these kids and teenagers. There's a song in an old Charlie Brown special, I'm not sure which one, where the kids are talking about how they want to go back to being babies, knowing what they know now. And you know, they're talking about stupid shit like how you can't bend a cracker. I'm not making that up. That's a real line from the song. I wanted to record this next bit where I attempt to bend a cracker. I didn't have a cracker in my house, so here's a Tostito. Yeah, you can't bend it. I promise the result is the same with a cracker. I don't think I know a single person who would pass up the opportunity to go back and live the rest of their life knowing what they know right now. I mean, hell, if I could do that, I would go back and buy a house instead of, you know, shitting myself. But I think that whole knowing what I know now thing is only applicable for my jealousy for the little ones. I mean, sure, it would have been nice to know not to spend 7,000 hours playing Counter-Strike as a teenager, but, you know, to each their own. Regardless, my jealousy with the teenagers lies mostly in their school experiences. Part of my job is scheduling, and so when all the kids came to me with scheduling conflicts for things like prom, oh my god, that made me jealous. That's right, I'm a part of the infamous graduating high school class of 2020, whose senior year was cut short thanks to that guy. Oh, no, that guy. I don't know that guy. I don't know. So seeing that all these kids were going to prom, man, it just made me jealous. And before you say some sly shit like, I bet you weren't going to prom. Who was going to prom with you? I had a girlfriend at the time. So fuck you, virgin. You probably went with your mom. Bitch. So for all you new gens out there that look like that... So yeah, I never experienced a proper prom or a proper graduation or anything like that. It's funny, I was talking to one of my friends recently who graduated with me, and he looked at me dead in the eyes, and he said that he misses those times. What? Excuse me? I beg your pardon? Come again? I don't mean to invalidate his feelings here, okay? Never yuck somebody's yum, all that shit. Missing COVID? People fucking died. Ah, yes, it is I, a veteran of the Vietnam War. Boy, do I miss the napalm. This is coming from someone who's one of the most introverted people of all time during COVID. That was not a time to remember fondly. He was right there with me, sitting down, watching fucking Andrew Cuomo stutter through how he's closing the schools and putting all the old people together for them to fucking die. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's a terrible impression. What the fuck? Hello, everybody. It's me, Andrew Cuomo. This is fucking Donald Trump. What? Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew Cuomo. Today is Tuesday. Your grandma's fucking dead. Vote for me for mayor. But in this video, I just wanted to break down some of the stuff that we did in my community during COVID because, I mean, sure, it was a great time for community building, okay? People were trying their best to make good out of a shit situation. The problem was that, like, you know, people were fucking dying, even though people were still trying to do good, you know? One of the big things was car parades. These were cute, I guess, right? I mean, mostly it was birthdays. You know, you would get a bunch of people in their cars and start driving by someone's house so you can wave hello to them. Happy birthday. Hope your grandma's not dead. And I don't mean to sound like a cynic during this. I really don't. But everything had to involve cars during COVID. One of my friends, multiple of my friends actually, had drive-through graduation ceremonies. Which, now that I'm saying out loud, isn't like super lame, at least compared to what other people got. Hello everyone and welcome to your high school graduation. I hope that even though we are here virtually, you are able to... Excuse me, please do not use the chat during the ceremony. The love of these parades went beyond birthdays. My community put together a whole car parade for the entire graduating 2020 class. we had a set route around town, and people in the town and people related to people who were graduating were all waiting around and cheering everybody on as the cars went by, including my friend's mom, who was smoking an illegal Cuban cigar on the side of the road after having just recovered from COVID 3 days earlier. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that this was some big, profound victory for a forgotten class, but I mean, you know, it was kind of nice to see that people cared. Speaking of people caring, the Adopt a Senior program. This was a pretty simple concept put together by the PTA, where a bunch of random people in the town were assigned graduating seniors to basically give them anonymous gifts and things like that. And while I'd like to say I was very appreciative of my Adopt a Senior, I fucking wasn't. I don't mean to sound like an asshole. I appreciated the gesture, but when the gesture is one of those corny ass t-shirts with I survived 2020 with like the fucking toilet paper on it, and a bag of kettle corn that I couldn't have because, trigger warning, I'm allergic to nuts and it had nuts in it, it's hard to really appreciate it.
Look at him. He's so stupid. He's allergic to nuts.
Look at me, bro. Do I look like someone who's not allergic to nuts? My fucking skin is eggshell. Fret not. I did still handwrite them a thank you letter saying how appreciative I was of the kettle corn that I definitely ate while watching Tiger King. Prom was interesting. In New York, by the time it was already announced that all proms in all schools were going to be canceled, a lot of the girls had already bought their prom dresses. And this led to many of them wanting to find ways to use their prom dresses. And yes, the use of these prom dresses was worth breaking the law. It's really not that deep. My friend group, along with many other friend groups, decided that they were just going to make their own prom in somebody's backyard. Now, some, including our former governor, may say, that's illegal. Well, so is sexual harassment, Andrew. Allegedly. Was it cute that we put on our own prom? Sure. Do I have fond memories of it? Sure. Does that mean that COVID was good? No. People were still dying. I do not miss COVID. If you miss COVID, you're weird. Stop it. What are you doing? The COVID-19 pandemic brought us political unrest, death, and the dream SMP. Look at me dead in the eye and say that any of those things are good. In summary, yes, I am very jealous of the kids that I work with. My conclusion is, if you're someone who's watching this and you have a big event in your life coming up, a wedding, a prom, a graduation, whatever it is, live every moment of it to the fullest. And also, if you one day become governor of New York and there's a respiratory virus going around, do not put all of the elderly people stuck in nursing homes to breathe in each other's death virus, okay? It's not a good idea. It's not going to end well. Trust me, someone before you try.
Don't you notice how I get quiet?